Yeah. OnChain Revolution, you're not bullish enough. OnChain Revolution, you're not bullish enough. Every day we steady looking at the market, and we gon' tell you how to get started. Chain abstraction, fear and greed index, always looking at price action. Roll call in advance, you don't even gotta mention. I swap it in the decks, you're not bullish enough. Traded in the segs, you ain't trenching enough. We do that market recap. Too much Bitcoin, gotta go to rehab. Shizzy and Jago beat. OnChain Revolution, network in the art. Every day we go live, baby, you know where we are. We mention all the networks and the crypto. Need some more liquidity, flipping and trading is the recipe. Too many protocols to count. I get high and I'm never coming down. Number go up, then I'ma say peace. Yeah, you thought that I was gonna leave. Yeah, we just getting started, man. OnChain Revolution. Every day. Bring the beat back. Eyes everywhere, gotta be careful with volatile meme coins. You can get some bread if you round trip it, then you gon' regret. All this information in my head. BYOR, touch grass instead. Nobody really knows how it's gon' end up today. Somebody gotta tell you what's happening today. I don't let the money change me no way. OnChain Revolution, here to stay. Yeah, say I'm Sage, man. Voodoo 2 on the way. Yeah, Nicky's. Yeah, OnChain Revolution. OnChain. Hey, OnChain Revolution. Bitcoin not an illusion. Market recaps and I do a roll call. You're not bullish in the vocal. Look at the price action, change. Yeah, send it to the deck. Sell it through the stack. Ordinals the best. Too much Bitcoin, gotta go to read. If you end up bearish, gotta put the knee pad. Let me see the comments. Look at the fear and greed index. Bridge. Look at the chart.
Welcome back to OnChain Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin, crypto ecosystems. What's up, guys? We have an amazing show for you guys today. Today, we're doing a special episode with our guys from Foxxi, Cypher Striker, guys. We had it a few months ago, but it's back every Tuesday going forward. We'll be live here 3 p.m. Eastern time, going over and playing the game. Come hang out, come play. The site super easy, cypherstriker.co. I'll put it in the comments for you guys as well, so you guys can easy access to playing the game. We're about to get started here, but we bring in my co-host for today. We got my man Aaron. Aaron, welcome to OnChain Revolution.
Hey Shizzy, how's it going, my friend?
Good, man. I see the game has started, bro. But how's everything with you guys? How's everything with Foxxi?
Oh, very good, man. Yeah, it has started, hasn't it? Everything's really good. We're just building a lot of stuff. Can't wait. I'm super excited to show you our dashboard, man. It's going to be really, I think I might have showed you a glimpse of it, but I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be really amazing.
Yeah, I saw the screenshot you guys put on Discord, man. Absolutely awesome as always. I'm curious, like, so the dashboard, that's something you guys been working on for a while, right? That seems like it was it's really well done.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've been working on it for a few months already. Oh crap, I'm about to die. Sorry, man.
Problem.
Oh, wait a second.
It's
all these people are on my team, bro. I need to leave team.
Of course they all
joined your team.
You get like 90 kills a game, bro.
I'm on your team. I was gonna
Oh, you're on OnChain Revolution?
Yeah. Hold on, let me restart this.
All right. I could actually.
No, it's fine. It's real quick.
Okay.
I'm already there. Let's see. I guess I'll join Bitmap Elites.
So we got 43. Oh, there's Warrior.
Okay, this is good though. This is good. I'm gonna have more people to shoot at, right?
You have more kills. Okay, switch weapons. Man, I feel like it's been a while, man. The game looks really good. You guys do some updates?
Not inside the game. On the outside, yes, on the menu. But we're gonna have a big update coming up soon as well. I'm following someone, but I just lost them.
It definitely it looks different. I don't know why. Maybe it's been a while, but the graphics look better.
I haven't played in a while. Okay, I got Grasshopper.
Grasshopper's playing. Shout out to Grasshopper, my guy.
Grasshopper Warrior. Good job, guys.
You guys can jump in, man. It's Cypher, CYPHER Striker.co. Definitely hop in if you can. It's got to link it's really any wallet, right? You can link your Bitcoin wallets, your Solana wallet, really, right?
Yes, exactly. Sorry, Remo. Actually, I don't know why I keep saying I'm sorry. It's like I'm trying to be nice for killing people, but it just doesn't make any sense of it.
It's like saying please, the chat
It's like part of the game. You kill, you die. It is what it is.
Did you hear about that?
Your Easter, by the way?
It was good, man. The kids were happy. They tore the house up though. We did the egg thing and like afterwards I was like, God damn, like what did you guys do? But besides that, it was good. How about you?
It was good. Didn't do much for Easter other than get the family together and we had a barbecue. Not too much chocolate, It's like you know what's strange is it's like when I was a kid, it just felt like holidays were a lot more important, and now it's just not. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe because I'm
I think it might
growing
just
up out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, just kind of being an adult these days. It's not it's not as fun. I don't know. But all right. We're streaming live over on Abstract. We're streaming on Rumble. We're streaming on X, YouTube, and Twitch right now. So,
that's nice. Great. You guys are on Twitch now as well?
Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're still pretty new over there though. Haven't really. Twitch is hard to grow, man. I don't know if you ever tried to grow a Twitch account, but we get like no traction, dude. I think because we're a crypto show, maybe. I don't know. Like maybe it's for gaming.
Yeah, Twitch is more for gaming though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought they were trying to do more. I know there's some streamers and stuff that are out there now that are doing more type of things over there. So, but I could be wrong. It could be more for a thing. But I mean, it all goes to the same place. It's not like I'm doing extra work, right? Just load it up and they go. But it's cool to be on Abstract. Abstract, we get experience points. I don't know what that's going to be. Hopefully for an Abstract airdrop, but we'll see.
Right. I'm glad that we don't have a bet today because I'm sucking.
Yeah, I'm not doing too good either, man. I'm trying to get. I remember when we were doing it every week, I was getting better and better every week, and this time I feel like just completely fell apart.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm feeling very rusty. I'm not gonna lie. Haven't played in a bit as well, so. But it's funny, like gaming, on these kinds of things is you gotta practice. It's kind of weird to say it, but Ooh, there Shizzy, I found you.
Mark says, how long you playing for? It's looking like it's another 39 minutes, Mark.
Yes, I was going to message Mark yesterday, and I forgot, my friend. Mark's my partner. He's usually playing right with me here. Ooh.
Someone, Warthog Thunderbolt says, sup, this is Grump. Okay, Grump. What's up, Grump? You playing?
What's up? What's up, Grump? I see Nemesis is on.
That would be cool to tell you like how many people are in here. Do you guys like
we're gonna add that as well. We still have a lot of stuff to do. Oh, did I kill him? Yes.
You got the sniper rifle. Somebody. That was big.
Oh, I'm always using you guys' sniper rifle, bro. It's so OP. There's no way of not using it.
Warthog says he's loading in, so that's good. We got someone coming in.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Oh, damn. Who got me?
Oh, I'm alive.
Bitverse user.
I'm reloading. I'm hiding. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. I should just do that. Ooh, headshot. What'd I get? Got Nemesis. Sorry, Nemesis.
Jimmy.
That was my first headshot today.
Nice. Oh my God, nice shot.
Oh, man.
Bitverse user.
Grenade launcher. Damn, Warrior got me with a grenade launcher.
Oh, that's Ordy. Yeah, he's the only
Oh,
one that
okay.
uses that. He's a noob.
I mean, that thing's OP if you get a couple people in a circle and you can just pop that.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, someone's trying to get me.
I shouldn't say that though, because I sometimes sneak it out, and it is fun to use.
Oh,
And what's
someone
cool
got
too
me
is
at
like
long range.
if someone's walking like on the wall, you just shoot the
Yeah.
wall. Like you don't
Oh,
actually
yeah,
have to
'cause
aim
it's
for their
just
feet or anything.
it'll just pop off and get them. Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes you do have to hit it twice, but most of the time it works like that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
someone's using Leonidas. I killed you, Leonidas. Oh crap! Someone just shot me hard.
So how's everything going with the
Damage.
with the AI part of Foxxi? I know you guys are kind of building towards like AI type of stuff, right?
Yeah, we are. We're doing other tasks right now that we're finishing up.
Yeah.
Our AI part though is going well. Like we have a few guys that we've hired that are taking care of that. And not only are we doing Foxxi AI stuff, but we're also doing some of the Bitcoin Derby AI stuff as well.
Have you guys
So
ever like publicly announced that yet, or is this something brand new?
no, yeah, they know that
Okay,
the horses are gonna be AI, etc. Like they're gonna learn
that's awesome.
based on the tracks, on the weather, etc. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, it's gonna be smart. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along well. The AI
Yeah.
part, I'm not gonna lie, is the most tricky part.
Yeah.
But it's definitely coming along. I mean, just building this game, etc., was actually really, really hard.
Yeah.
It was really difficult. It took a long time to get to where we're at.
And we potentially have Iguana, right, from Bitcoin Derby joining us in a little bit, potentially. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, he should be joining. Here soon.
What was that like what was the thing with you guys like to joining that team and kind of help, well, not joining the team, but kind of helping those guys out? Was that just like a
Yeah,
friendship
so
that you guys had for a while, or?
no, we've merged. We've merged
Oh,
our
it's a
project.
full merge now. Okay.
It is. Yeah. So basically Foxxi, has a big team of
Yeah.
devs. So it just made sense for us to help him out. Oh, just got sniped. And him help us out as well, which
Yeah.
Foxxi, we've got a lot of cool stuff, but there were some things that were just really kind of could have been organized better, right?
Yeah.
Like, for example, people were questioning like, what's Bitverse?
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, so Bitverse is a platform, but isn't Bitverse a game as well? And then, so it was just like, it's because the thing is that we have so many products, and we were having like similar names to certain things, and it was all kind of
Yeah.
like under one umbrella. It's just really confusing for people to really visualize it, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of
Yeah.
the great things about Iguana is that he's able to help us out a lot on this organization part, the visual, of what Foxxi should look like,
Yeah.
what our brand should look like, etc. To improve it, right? And we're always
So
open. We're always open for that.
he's more of a project manager type of guy, right? Like kind of like BD, business development type of guy.
He's in general. He's very good with the VCs as well. So
Yeah.
he's a
Amazing.
bit more than that. Yeah.
Well, let's bring him up. He just popped in. Iguana, what's up, bud?
Nice.
Yo, guys. How's
Hey.
it going?
Hey, Iguana,
Good,
how's it
man. How
going?
are you?
Wow, what a pleasure to be here, man. First time here with you guys.
Yeah,
Two
man.
OGs.
Oh, man.
I came here to learn what's going on.
Oh,
Or
we're
is
just
it-
here gaming, bro.
Bro, this thing looks beautiful.
Yeah, they've done like a great job, man. Like, especially I remember it when they first dropped it, when the first time we played it, running around for the first time. I mean, the upgrades have been
man.
absolutely huge for sure.
Oh crap, I'm dead. And they've been constant, like we've always been working on the game. But not only on the game, but we've got so many products, right, Iguana?
That's a lot of stuff
so
coming.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of stuff built and a lot more coming. So
You know, the
So
most amazing thing of this Cheesy, is not
yeah,
the output. Is is organizing and making sure that the community has time to digest the amount of
yeah,
stuff that comes out of it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
So
lot of
kind
stuff, and because we I don't know if it's just me, but um, a few months ago, I had an expectation of what to see in Bitcoin environment. I
yeah,
wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting anything like this. So suddenly you say to someone, "Hey, we got AI agents and we got a full metaverse, and you know you can uh, enable your own economy while at the same time playing a multiplayer game on Bitcoin." People don't get it. It
yeah,
takes time to like, so how is that possible? It's that is the biggest challenge of our world at the moment.
yeah, man. And Aaron was just telling us about a merge that you guys are officially part of the team, like a team together, which is absolutely awesome. I would love for you to take us back a little bit. I mean, last time we talked to you, you were building a different project, so I would love to
That's right.
maybe kind of get your take on what's going on and what you guys are building.
Yeah, man. Of course. So cut me off and or rush me. You manage the
No, man,
time.
we're
I'll just
gaming,
keep
bro.
going, man.
Just take your time.
yeah, we got
I'm
a
ready
lot
for
of time.
story time.
It's just Aaron knows how much I can talk, man. So I try to be I try to warn people of what's coming.
No
But
worries, man. I'm excited
yeah,
to hear
so
it.
back in what was it now? There was a mid 2023, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's when we first met, and I was playing with emulating smart contracts on Bitcoin.
Yep.
At the time, I was hanging out with a very clever guy called Jim, creator of the Lambda protocol, and he came to me and said, "Man, I've got this great idea. I think it's possible. Do you wanna hang out and do that with me?" And we built it. We built something that is out there. It's still working. And emulates smart contracts. And at the time, there was a lot of meta protocols, right? So you had a lot of similar things trying to use this taproot upgrades, the ordinals conceptualization, inscriptions, and so on to trigger indexers and emulate functions, arbitrary codes, and whatnot. But I think one of the biggest challenges that all these meta protocols, and I'm not just saying L1 meta protocols, I'm also saying L2 side chains, you name it. The biggest challenge was always how can you onboard users? How can you make people build on you? How can you create something in an environment that everyone says is not made for arbitrary code and then make people use it? Um, and so trying to fight the challenge, I started getting to events, different opportunities to meet builders in this space. And something that I always was in love with, a bit of my prior to crypto world was building games, building essentially visual experiences, whether uh, car configurators for big car brands, little spin this to win sort of experiences for the likes of L'Oreal and whatnot. And I thought, well, if we can emulate smart contracts or emulate arbitrary code on Bitcoin, I think an amazing tool for onboarding, perhaps the most powerful tool for onboarding, is building games.
Yeah.
So
100%.
absolutely, and when you mix that possibility of building such stuff on Bitcoin with the uh, let's say the enabling tools that we have today with AI, then we got something really big here, very very powerful. So I decided to build this little. I say little. It's actually quite a juggernaut. This experience called this experience called Bitcoin Derby, which essentially is an AI powered Bitcoin based horse racing game. You have your
Hold on,
ordinal.
hold on. AI powered Bitcoin base.
Horse
That's
racing,
amazing.
So the idea was pretty simple. You know, you might have heard of lots of um, similar horse racing games in the past, the likes of D Race and Photo Finish and
Yeah, I played Zed
ZK
Run for a
races.
while. I
There
lost
you
a lot of
go.
money in that game.
Oh no,
I just
no.
sucked, man. I was a noob and I was just making really bad decisions, selling
Overexcited.
too early, buying too late. Yeah, yeah. But I definitely understand what you guys are building because that is something that was definitely fun, 100%.
Well, it's super fun. It's a proven formula, right?
Yeah,
So if you look back at the problem, so the problem I told you was we built lots of people are building cool platforms for coding
yeah.
on Bitcoin, but not many have the capability of bringing users. So if that's the problem, we gotta get a proven formula, something that we know works, whether it's a shooter game, a horse racing game, and then you gotta deliver it better that has been delivered before.
Yeah.
So what an amazing thing it could be if we could get some of the best concepts that are out there today. You think about AI. So imagine having non-playable characters that belong to you and can play for you. And then you have an amazing platform that enables you to even put an LLM sort of metaverse in it. And then you get something even perhaps even more powerful, which is the idea of allowing people to create that content with you. When I say content,
Mm,
read and games, right? So
yeah.
imagine if what we are playing right now um, could be something that it's not just us that offering this world to you, but you can also create a world. You create characters, and we enter your world. And within your world, you can even create your own economy that's paired with our tokens. That then becomes us getting concepts that are way out there already, the shooter concept, the horse racing concept, and taking it beyond. Not only are we delivering it in the most decentralized network in the world, but we are aligning it with the latest AI possibilities, as well as allowing people to create and earn through that content, which is a concept that is well known now in the worlds of Minecraft and Roblox, where we that's called user generated content, right? So if you put all these things together, now you have a crazy recipe, so complex that even if you just stick to the game alone, what we are looking at right now, that Aaron's playing, you already have so much complexity. But if you add an AI factor to it and you add a user generated content factor to it, then I think we have something that could rival anything out there right now. And
Wow.
that's why it's almost like the world was conspiring for us to meet at some point. We met back in last year in Amsterdam, Bitcoin
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Is that's right?
Yes.
Right. And it was like wildfire. We're just like, dude, dude. So, and we're here,
No,
man.
I fell
Yeah.
I fell in love with his idea of Bitcoin Derby so instantly. So it was great.
Could you kind of break it down for us, Iguana? If you
Yeah, of course,
like
man.
what is Bitcoin Derby, just in case anyone who hasn't played any of the other ones?
Yeah, of course. So Bitcoin Derby is a horse racing game in which you can own, race, trade, breed, and bet on ordinal horses running on hilarious tracks. They are very colorful and bold and full of menacing characters and threats. If you ever played any horse racing game, you normally control your horse. In the world of Bitcoin Derby, just like ZK races or Z Run, you get your horse and you put it on a track and it goes
Mm-hmm.
from A to B. The differentiator between Bitcoin Derby and everybody else, one is you immediately see the colors, the vibrant colors, the bold uh, letters, but also each one of those horses, they are AI powered. They have an AI agent embedded in them, um, which is a concept that I believe Aaron has been speaking a lot. Foxxi has been pioneering this in the world of Bitcoin, and that ability, that AI agent embedded on the horses, enables them to learn as they race. So every time they race on a track, they get
Mm.
better and better. Um, and you have the ability to educate them to beat horses that, in theory, on paper, are actually better than your horse.
So you
The
can
horses,
basically tell the horse, like, hey, if you stay on the left side of the track on this
correct,
specific track, we have a better chance of winning. That horse will remember that, and potentially
correct.
on that track, when you're going around it, it's gonna. So you actually have a strategy to kind of
That's correct.
watch the race, to study it yourself, and then
That's
tell
right.
your horse or your horse's jockey, or however you want to put the AI in, that this is what you kind of do. And I love that. I
That's
love that concept. That's so
that's
genius.
that's a very good way to put it. We've made it in very, very simplistic ways, in ways that people don't even need to take the time to study a track if they want to. They can literally just put their horses to race, and the more the horse races,
Yeah.
as it bumps into a hole, it realizes
Mm.
that at that moment, at track B,
Oh,
and 3 minutes
wow.
and 30 seconds going through that path, I hit a hole,
So the
and
horse
if I had
itself
jumped
learns. It's
exactly,
oh, wow,
so
okay.
it will figure out if I had jumped, it would have saved a millisecond, and that will improve the horse in the next race.
Interesting. That's amazing.
The coolest
That's
thing
really
is,
cool. Yeah.
yeah, it's super cool, and the idea is not only embedding these AI agents on the horses. So we started our go-to-market campaign. People already owning these horses. They will soon be able to understand the AI capability of these horses. The AI capabilities enable them to live both within and outside the game. So they also you can connect them to a Twitter account, automate them, and they can tweet to a community. They can even create rivalry between themselves, saying, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be racing tomorrow. I've raced all those other moron horses. I know that I can beat them. I believe there's a 70% chance of winning. Bet on me," sort of thing.
Oh,
So,
wow.
so that's super cool because then you suddenly have a community based on your non-playable character, and this is all proven. This is all
Yeah.
already working. There are some geniuses working alongside Aaron, building stuff like that, and we've already tried and tested it.
Yeah.
But this AI agent experience that we're creating is not just on the horses themselves; it's also on the tracks. So we've been playing with the idea of allowing people to do prompts to our AI and create tracks, to create experiences, create gaming experiences in essence. So as you say, I would like a track that is on the, I don't know, in the jungle, and that track will have XYZ amount of obstacles, non-playable characters that will come out of the woodwork and try and throw rocks at you, and then suddenly you have an experience, and you, the user, you created the experience. You're gonna
Yeah.
play the experience, and you can monetize the experience.
Wow.
So
Let's just say
suddenly,
I'm
yeah,
I'm a degen, right? And I don't own the horse. Can I take bets on the races itself and just
yeah,
kind
of
of watch
course you
the
can,
races?
of
So I
course you
can
can.
just say, hey, Smarty Jones has just been killing it. Every race that
That's it.
I see him do, he's winning. He has so much
That's it.
experience. He's learned all the tracks. I can put $100
Absolutely.
on him. Wow.
That's the absolute idea. Um, and these these opportunities, they will present themselves in many different ways. Whether it is for you to wager on a team, or on someone that you know, a horse that you've been following, or just being point blank DJ, just going there. Because you're gonna have stats. You have stats. You have traits. Actually, we are updating our traits and putting out there for the world right now. People don't know
Yeah.
exactly what level horses they other people have, and they're gonna be learning all these things as we produce this game, as we launch. Because one concept that we are also playing with, and this is something that I was really keen to talk to you about, um, is that in the world of Web 2, obviously companies have a lot of money and they can do a big advertising campaign in anticipation of a game.
Yeah.
In our world, I caught you briefly talking about creating an account on Twitch and how difficult it is.
Yeah.
And I was just fiddling with my microphone here and I couldn't join quickly enough. But I believe that in the Web3 world, people often forget the importance of having a content strategy, right?
Yeah.
So as you launch a game, sometimes if you put everything there at once, now you have to spend quite a fair bit of money to explain to people what that game can do. If, however, we are capable of dropping small experiences very often, not only people understand how to do things, but now you have a full content strategy that can last for a fair bit of time.
Yeah.
So this, what you guys have been doing here, to me, it's awesome because it does just that. You know, you are allowing people to learn about what you're doing and demonstrating at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so valuable, man. And I think that a lot of gamers building on this space could really benefit from this. And I know you guys always support the true builders out there. You know, it's I think it'd be amazing to see more and more people creating these games and hopefully having the opportunity that you are creating here for them, man. Because
Yeah.
this is awesome.
100%. And as a content creator, as somebody who, I do this for a living, right? It's really all about making good content. And if you can make
100%.
good content and showcase what these amazing builders are putting out, it's win-win for everybody. Like that's the dream, right? Having fun and everyone's earning money.
100%, man. Talking about making great content. Where's Mr. Yagobi? Is he around?
He's actually on vacation. He needed a
All
little
right.
break. He's a little stressed out. The market's been keeping him down now. He had this planned for a little while. He's attending something out there, so he's taking the week off. But it's
Sweet.
good for him. He'll have him come back. He'll be full of energy, and then we can start rolling again. But I got some great guys this week filling in for him. Today I had Connor OnChain. Tomorrow I have a Deve. He's formerly of Genie Data, and now he's working with the Tap team. He's going to join me for the episode, and then and then tomorrow we got the Arch team joining me. The guys from Arch are going to hang out with me for a little bit. So a lot of really cool people. Aaron's hanging with me today, so a lot of cool people are and you as well are helping me out while he's out, which is awesome. Everyone wins. So.
Nice. All those people that you mentioned, I'm a big fan of all of them. True builders.
Yeah.
The guys from TAD, the guys from Arch. I was lucky to meet them in different occasions. So super cool.
Yeah. The Arch is kind of the definition of why you should build on Bitcoin, right? They just secured a $13 million loan today from Pantera Capital. So
that's killing it.
100%, but like that's amazing for them. But it's good because it's showing that these VCs are willing to put money into these projects. They're willing to come to Bitcoin, and they're actually saying something that we saw years ago.
Dude, you can say any better. Like Bitcoin, as the creator of Bitcoin Derby, I was also really lucky to be funded by a couple of VCs. We got backing from Draper Associates and Boost VCs, which are some of the big in the US, and their belief in the Bitcoin ecosystem is unbelievable. I just came out of another round of accelerator because those guys they do something called a Bitcoin Fi Accelerator, and they basically select a bunch of Bitcoin based projects to offer funding, and we were selected as one of the top 10 for the first round for the first cohort of the accelerator. So as the first 10 out of 200 projects we got selected, which was super cool. But they literally, you'd think, oh right, okay, so that's a lot of money invested in 10 different projects. Will they do it again? And they did. And these are only for projects based on Bitcoin. When you have big people like that putting that kind of money on projects that are purely based on Bitcoin, you are in the right place. It's just a matter of time.
I mean, Tim Draper, he's a legendary investor, right? So I'm sure like it's his team is probably goes off his values and the things 100%. That made him successful. So getting a head nod from a company ran by Tim Draper, owns like Tim Draper's name's on it. That's absolutely massive for you guys, man. I didn't realize you guys were so funded, man. Like it's crazy. I really didn't hear about Bitcoin Derby and too much, and I've been in this space forever, right? This is my job. I cover the space, but not until Timmy.
if I had had the opportunity, I would have already brought it to you. It's just that everything is happening so
Yeah.
fast. When
Yeah.
you got a good idea, and
Yeah.
Aaron can attest for it. When you got a good idea and
Yeah.
you got a good team, you can't stop. You
Yeah.
gotta keep
100%.
going. So when we got the nod from Draper and Boost VC, which is another big one,
Yeah.
back in now October 2024, um, it was what we needed to put our head down and build. And now we are in a phase of showing to the world what working together with some of the best minds in the environment has brought to life.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think what Aaron was telling you about us merging teams and building together is going to result on something that I believe, with the minds behind it, with the ideas that we have, which I only told you half so far, plus the funding that we are, being lucky to get. I believe the idea that is going to come out of this will rival some of the biggest players in the, not just in Web3, in the world. It's a matter of us being really clever and having the right people around us to make people aware of what we're building. Because some of the only things that I can see out there that could potentially come close to the ambition that we're trying to bring is something like Roblox. And we're talking about a company that makes, what is that, $65 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
So if I believe, if people in this environment play it right, as we are trying to do, the sky is the limit, because VCs out there and they believe in what we're doing.
Yeah, 100%. And like the difference between something like Roblox or something like Minecraft and one of these type of games is potentially people can, like, could be someone's job one day, right?
A
Like if
hundred
you're
percent,
earning and you're running around and like you're a top gamer and you're winning constantly,
a hundred
I
percent,
mean, you can make a living. You can do really, really well off
a
playing
hundred
video
percent.
games. The thing our parents told us, hey, you go outside, get
That's
off.
it.
And it's like, if I would have just spent more time playing video
Yeah.
games.
And here's the craziest thing, right? We talk about playing video games. I'm a crappy player. I tried to
Yeah.
play this with the guys a few times, and there was a character. Who was it? And was a um, what did you call him? Gary something.
Oh,
Gary,
Gary
yeah,
Gensler,
Gary
Oh my
Gensler.
god, that
Gary
frustrated the hell
Gunslinger.
out of me.
a gunslinger.
I couldn't survive for like 10 minutes without being burnt alive by that freaking
And
crazy
he had these
character.
orbs, right? That would just
Yeah,
follow
now it's
you
even better. Before it was worse.
around.
Oh my god, it was so bad. So, but here's the thing: you
Yeah.
don't need to be a great player to make a lot of money in Roblox. You
Yeah.
can you can create those experiences.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
you need a bit of coding, you need a bit of gameplay. But
Yep.
what if? And he's the invitation that I make to everyone that's listening to this now or later. What if you could create these experiences not by coding or having to read tons of game theory um, concept of books? What if you could just use AI to guide you and through prompts generate a world similar to what you're seeing right now? And then you can monetize the world, that world, create your own token, pair it with the universe token that your world is in, and actually make money out of it by
Yeah.
just creating an idea. Man,
Wow.
this is what we are aiming for. And I believe, when we start opening up everything that's being built, and people can see, which we will slowly, and that's why, I really wanted to be talking to people like you as soon as possible. Then I think if there's any non-believers out there, I think I'm gonna have a really good shot at converting them, because I think we got some hands.
I mean, think about it though. You guys are building a studio, right? Like there's studios right now on like Arbitrum. I think it's called Magic, right? They have
Mhm,
they have
mhm.
something very similar to what you guys are thinking, and they have a bunch of different games, but the games are crap. Like I play the games and the games. There's nothing. It's nothing like this. It's not like a Fortnite or like a derby game like you guys are
Yeah.
building. It's kind of like it's just these these like it's like Game Boy games that I played when I was a kid, right? Like
Mhm,
the
mhm.
graphics are just awful, and you get to get these NFTs and stuff like that. But you guys are taking that concept and actually making fun games with
Mhm.
that same concept. I mean, that's exactly what you want as a gamer, right? As somebody, and people think that crypto is going to onboard people. Like me and Aaron were talking. Like
Yes.
sometimes with Bitcoin, it's almost impossible to make it to send
Absolutely.
money. So like you
Yes.
have UTXO problems and all this stuff. But like the way we're going to bring people into crypto is gaming. Because you're going to
Yes.
have the people who grew up with controllers. They're the people who understand, oh, wait, I can do this, but I can own the skin that I paid $20 for, and I can trade that
That's
skin
it.
that I paid $20 for. Not like I'm just gonna buy it, wear it around, and then the only people that actually make money is the studio. But this is
That's
an
it.
area of time where you can actually own your assets.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And this is yeah. And this is something that sometimes we overlook, which is
Yeah.
here's we are looking at something that Aaron's playing right now that if I want to, I can connect a wallet to it. If I want to, I can spend some money on it.
Yeah.
Or I can literally not have a wallet, not have anything, and just go and play and have
Yep.
fun.
Yep.
I could be aware that this is on Bitcoin, or I could be completely oblivious to the fact that this is on Bitcoin. It doesn't
Yep.
matter. So when we build something like this, and this is sometimes, when we are a super maxi of what you're doing, it's easy to get sidetracked or chase a red herring that goes like this. Oh, everything must be on Bitcoin. Everything must be
Yeah.
done on that. There is no environment in this world in which you will be able to have the best of everything in it. Because you will need an incredible strong machine to run graphics. You're going to need um, a certain s- uh, chain of events that allows you to onboard smoothly. Otherwise, you don't want to have 30 clicks to be able to start playing a game.
Yeah.
So UI becomes really important. You then have micropayments. You have sets of data that needs to be recorded, and then you have ownership. To think in a way that everything needs to be based on XYZ platforms is sometimes limit yourself in giving the user an experience that's entertaining.
100%.
So what we really want, and I think this is, to try and it's agreeing with everything that you said before. I'm just trying to go around to make
Yeah.
one very strong point. The point that I'm trying to make is we are out here to make fun experiences. It's to make fun experiences, giving you the sense of true ownership via Bitcoin, the sense of control via Bitcoin, and the sense of absolute fun by whatever means necessary. you know, and this is something that involves AI, involves creating different revenue streams, both for us and for the people building on it. Because I appreciate many of us in the crypto world want to be able to get out of the 9 to 5. So if we can create an opportunity where you're having fun, you have true
Yeah.
ownership of stuff, and you can make money, that's the holy grail, man. That's the long term stuff.
100%, dude. I couldn't agree more. That's the that would be the dream for any gamer. Someone who maybe you're not good enough to go pro, right? Maybe you're not one of those guys who are what you're sitting at one of those phase houses or something where you're just gaming and stuff, but you're good enough to grind. You're willing to put the time in to
That's it.
really kind of grind that game and really have fun with it. You're enjoying it because like
Yeah,
that's the thing too is like people don't understand is like yeah it is work, but when you enjoy what you do, it doesn't feel like work. It's actually like I can create content all day long and not feel
exactly.
like with I don't need to to I don't need to take a break. But like some people when you're working and stuff. But my past job, I was a CNC machinist, and 4 hours in, I'm mentally exhausted, right? So it's like, but when you
Exactly.
enjoy what you do, if you enjoy playing games and you're willing to put the time in, I mean, you can potentially make a living. The crypto games are going to give people an opportunity to make a living off.
Yeah, I think it's it's easy sometimes to let the market get us distracted. Um, but the truth is,
Yeah,
with your connections, you know how many builders we have in this space.
yeah,
The
it's a
Bitcoin
lot.
environment is absolutely primed for an explosion of new projects and whatnot. So I do
100%.
genuinely think it's it's a matter of time when eventually the market goes up and people that have been scarred by the many crazy little, I don't want to call them scams, but there were so many
Yeah,
silly games launched in back in 2022,
yeah,
2021. And I think a lot of people got burned a little, and they are kind of a little bit skeptical in gaming on chain or gaming on Web3. But those that they stick to it, those that stayed here, they know that there's something amazing brewing. um and it's a matter of time, and because then when that distraction goes away, when the market being down or the market being up distraction goes away, and people realize that there is there are means of actually having fun while making a living out of this, then I think this is going to really pick up. There are some amazing games
yeah,
out there, not just on Bitcoin. There's some
yeah,
amazing games out there.
100%. So with Bitcoin Derby, when do you think we can expect to go live? Are you talking to Q4, Q1?
Man, we so I'm just hearing myself for some reason. Let me just close it here. Okay, cool. We are already dropping the experience in um, in small pieces. Uh,
Yeah.
you can expect to see the full game this year. I
Oh wow.
believe I believe the experience cannot be delayed by any other force, but I do believe that there is a content strategy that needs to be well aligned with the market forces, because in the end, this is still a crypto game
Yeah.
um, that we are are breaking down in many different experiences, so that our community always have something to do. So, for instance, we a couple weeks, no, 3 weeks ago now, we had the launch of our main collection. So people managed to get their horses, and then we launched the dashboard where they could connect and see their horses, the movements they
Oh wow.
do, they can interact with it. um, we call it your dashboard, or your stable. And then we made a few revelations. There is a lore. The lore is all about these heavenly horses, the legendary horses, and the earth horses. So they dislike each other and they race. And they all have different traits that makes them special. Um, these legendary horses, especially, they can breed superior races. But the Earthlings, they can train hard and they can beat those guys. So there's a whole story that's going to roll out. It's going to develop into something that eventually will mean that if you own one of these horses, you own a piece of history, and it's a history that's being engraved on Bitcoin, which I think is going to be very cool. Obviously, because they are AI powered, we're going to be soon enabling them to connect to your socials. They will be able to talk to you, talk to your community, talk between themselves. And then there will be a whole series of activities that go from staking and then breeding and then final racings and owning your own tracks. So as you can see,
Wow.
it's a lot of activities that if we dumped it all at once, I don't think people would appreciate the amount of work and power in this concept. But as we drop them in small pieces, and we also show how they are aligned with what Cypher Strike has been building and our superior concept, which is, I'm not going to completely give out the alpha right now, but it's a concept that runs in three pillars: create, play, and connect. We are creating this world where gamers and games and everything ordinals will be able to create, play, and connect through games. So as we create this story, which will spread throughout the year, we hope that we'll grow this community to a power that will be reckoned with, in any other chain. I think we are our ambition and the support that we have behind us. We are strongly believing that what we will be able to produce by dropping these in small pieces and growing the community with us will be something that will be a force to reckon with. Will be
Yeah.
something that people will truly see as a potentially a force that can change this ecosystem. And I think Bitcoin needs it.
100%. I know. I agree, man. Aaron, did you end up winning? You had 121 kills.
No, I got in second place.
Who was
The
first?
What?
his name was Bitcoin Bitverse user 4AUCD. I don't know. He had 196. So
Oh my
he's OP.
god! Wow, that's incredible. We had a couple comments in here. We had Kai FX says, I love that learning feature, talking about the horses. Kai FX says, haha, Gary is like the Terminator.
Gary's the Terminator.
Glasshopper says, is it over? Mark says, I got owned. Yeah, Mark, I was right there with you, dude. I had like 20, what I had, 26 kills and like over 80 deaths. It was bad for sure. And then we have Mark says, I want a horse. If I was somebody who wanted to get involved and get a horse, can I go to Magic Eden or where?
Yeah, man. Go to Magic Eden. Just type Equinox. So EQUI. There you go. That's the big one. There you go. Bitcoin
This one.
Equinox horses. That's it.
Okay.
That's the one. All you have to do is
Equinox.
to go there. At the moment, I am, as we speak, uploading new traits.
Okay.
So the horses, they are spread between 1 star, 2 stars, and 3 stars. Those refer to especially their ability to learn, the AI power. So we have trained the AI to different levels, and they are represented by the number of stars. But there are other traits that are going to be showing up for the first time over the next 24 hours. I started uploading them around. There you go. The three traits that's the first trait that appeared. This wasn't there about an hour ago. Now it is.
Yeah. Wow.
And among the 3 stars, there are some legendaries, which not many people know.
Yeah.
So
Can
among
you
the
show
three
off some of them,
stars,
Hugo?
say that again.
Can you show off some of them? Maybe you can share your screen.
Yeah, right. Let me see if I can share my screen in here. Now I'll open it.
This is really cool. So you got the 1 tier, 2 tiers, and the 3 tiers. The 3 tiers looks like it's about $350. The 2 tiers looks like that's like a 50. Got to be like what, $40. So yeah, it's just a big difference from tier 3 to tier 2.
Yeah.
For sure.
But you see, even if you own a tier 1, which right now it's still in my opinion, but then I'm biased. You can train those guys. You can put them to race enough times and feed them enough times, feed them knowledge and training for them to beat 3 stars and even beat
Wow.
legendaries. So among those 3 stars, there are 58 horses that are drawn from history. They go from Greek mythology to you name it. So you have Pegasus, you have um, uh, Slipner, which is a North mythology horse with 8 legs. You have all sorts of characters that will represent some Incitatus, which was Caligula's horse. And those guys, they look a bit like this. If you launch the app, which is at the top, and you just click on launch
Yeah, I
app,
got it.
you might be
Yeah,
able to create. That's it. Yeah, it might take a little while for you to open. Let me open it here.
This is really cool. Yeah, I think you guys did a great job with the site. It definitely looks phenomenal. And this is kind of what it's all going to look like, right? This is my stable, the races.
That's exactly
lend.
that.
Oh,
In
I can
fact,
actually lend my horse.
Yes,
It looks
you
much
can.
better.
It looks
If you-
much better than that. So
Yeah.
let me show you something. So if you
Yes,
go
please.
to if you're sharing, just go to our Twitter account
Okay.
if you can, if you will.
Yeah, no problem.
So you just go to Twitter and then Bitcoin Derby.
Oh crap! 1 second. Sorry, taking forever to load it.
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is. Yeah, I think because I'm streaming and don't really. Twitter doesn't like when I'm streaming, but
fair enough.
all right, let's go to Bitcoin Derby.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
So
okay.
if you I'll send you on the chat perhaps. You see my chat? Can you see the link there?
I got it.
So if you open that link and you play the video on that link, you'll see exactly game footage of how the races are going to look like. The actual experience of those horses racing.
This is it right here.
That video there. So if you open that video there, you can see the level of quality that we're going for. This is the race gates, and you have all the different equinos there ready to race, and off they go. They navigate this terrain, and every time that they face an obstacle, they have to decide whether to jump or smash through. If they jump, they lose a tiny bit of time, but if they smash through, they don't lose time. But however, the obstacles, they might be good or bad. If they're good, your opponents can get slowed down. If they are bad, you get slowed down. And the horses have the kind of disconnection with you. They look at you, they look disappointed, happy or sad, which is not something that you'd see in other races. In other races, you have horses emulating reality. They go from A to Z, and that's it. Our horses, they try and talk to you. They play with each other. They affect each other, just like in Mario Kart. At some point in this race, you can see that the middle horse hits that box, and the other horse they get dizzy, so they lost time because it was good for him. So that is a really good representation of what the game will look like. At the moment, we launched our dashboard, which I think you saw that too. But there you go. This is that horse that you just saw is Incitatus. It's one of our legendary horses. Which is Caligula's horse, and look at the level of intelligence that he has. It's a 10 out of 10.
Oh wow! Okay, so that's how the intelligence is. Okay, so having 10 out of 10 intelligence will actually allow him to kind of learn quicker.
That's correct. Learn quicker, produce superior bloodlines.
So I didn't even think about that. So you can breed him,
correct,
and then his children could potentially sell for big money.
Correct,
exactly.
sir. Correct. So all these equinos that are on sale today on Magic Eden, they are from our batch 1 horses. They all can breed. They breed what we call Gen 2s. The Gen 2s can't breed, only these guys right now. So you're now starting to see the value of it. Imagine owning a Bitcoin-based creature that can race, can learn how to race better, can breed other creatures called Gen 2s that you can then sell. You dictate the total supply of horses within our game. And eventually, we are allowing people to create experiences where you can take these animals to. And you can buy them for 20 odd bucks right now. So
that's incredible. Yeah.
Try refreshing your page again. Because mine opened instantly.
What, for this?
I think it's
because
I think my computer's really slow right now because I got the streaming going.
Yeah,
no problem. I think you also have to have a horse anyway in your wallets.
Oh, do you? Could that be why? Maybe my wallet?
No.
Yeah.
Not to load up, no. But it is something up with your internet, yeah.
Yeah, man. I do got some blockers on as well for my VPN, but that could be it as well. Sometimes that kind of messes me up with some stuff, but yeah, man, it's been absolutely awesome, man. It's cool to really learn about this and really kind of, because I had an idea, like Kimmy's been telling me about it, and really cool to kind of get your take and everything, man. It's been absolutely awesome.
Thanks, brother. It's also hang out with you guys as well, because the days are so busy these days. It's hard to find time to hang out with you.
For sure, man.
That's true.
Well, this has been absolutely awesome, man. Definitely when you guys have some updates and when you're live, I would love to maybe use one of these Tuesday sessions to play some Derby, man. That would be really fun
Oh, that'd be
when that
awesome.
is live. So I would love to give you the stage one last time, Iguana, before I let you guys go, and anything you'd like to say to the audience.
Man, all I want to say is what a pleasure to be here again. You guys are absolute legends of this space. You know, just to be here, support. If I can create any relevant content that can be brought to your community and bring value to them, you know, I would love to be here and doing that again. Bitcoin Derby is, like I said, is an experience that will be dropped almost on a weekly basis. So if you enjoy gaming, if you enjoy the whole concept of building something on Bitcoin, come and join us. You're going to be literally building it with us, owning part of our state, dictating how the supply goes, how the game goes. So don't waste any time. Come to our Discord, find us on Twitter. If you want to buy a horse, if you don't, log into our app and create an account with your email, and you're gonna get a free training horse so you can experience what it looks like. And as we drop more and more things, you have the opportunity of building an economy and a game with us. So you're all welcome. And I can't thank you enough for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Oh man, a pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much for kind of explaining it, like spending the time, right? I mean, you spent the time to kind of explain it to us, and then that's the best part about my job. I get to sit here and listen to builders talk about their passion projects, and you definitely sound passionate about it, man. Thank you for building on Bitcoin too, right? I know I know it's not easy,
It was-
but
no, it's not, but it's what makes it fun.
yeah,
It's like being back in, when there were no portable computers, and you suddenly are creating them for people, because we can.
yeah,
That's why you do this stuff. You do it because you can, and because there's a lot of, you know, big and small and big players that believe in what we're doing. So it's worth going, guys. If you are building a Bitcoin and you are unsure, come and talk to us because we got plenty of energy to give to you. We believe you are in the right place. It's just a matter of time.
amazing, man. Absolutely love it. Aaron, shoot over to you, man. Any last words, man? Thank you so much for setting us all up, and thank you for showing your screen, man. But love to give you a stage one last time.
No problem. Thank you again, Shizzy. It's always great to be here with you guys. I'm glad that Hugo was able to come on and showcase a little bit of his amazing idea and all the things that we're building together. This has been it's been a great experience. I'm very glad that we've united our powers, and amazing things are coming.
Shizzy, I'll say
100%.
this as well. Um, Aaron is such a humble guy. The ideas and things that this guy has already built, that we are very carefully crafting a way of dropping it to the community, is second to none. Um, and the fact that this guy comes in here and is just like hanging out and playing games, it's like quietly dropping bombs, like, yeah, we're building stuff together, just like that. It's amazing. So yeah, congrats, man. It's such a pleasure to be here. So well done,
Yeah,
Aaron. You're
man.
good, man.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. And we're doing this every Tuesday. Right, Aaron? Next Tuesday, we're back at it
Yes,
again.
absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time. See you guys potentially next Tuesday. Iguana, you're invited as well if you want to stop by. So up to you.
Sweet. I'll be here. Have a good one, guys.
See you guys.
See you. Thank you.
Well, absolutely awesome, guys. As always, really appreciate everyone kind of hanging out with us here over on, I mean, like I said, we're on YouTube, X, Twitch, Abstract, and Rumble. Appreciate every single one of you guys, man. If you guys wouldn't mind checking out our partners as well, just run through them real quickly. Let me grab the right background here. So definitely check out Emblem Vault. They're building something really amazing with Agent Hustle. Definitely check that out. And obviously, they're going to allow you to bridge your ordinals from any chain. They're calling jumping. You're able to jump your ordinals from Bitcoin to Abstract, Bitcoin to Base, and so much more. Definitely check out everything at emblemvault.vision and agenthustle.ai. And make sure you guys are checking out BetBTC. It's a go-to predictions market on Bitcoin. They're using ICP in the back end. Definitely check out everything they're building at btc.win. Huge update from those guys coming. Really looking forward to letting you guys dig into that. And then Artura.finance. They're going to be on Hemi. Hemi is actually backed by Binance. Binance is going to be absolutely they're gonna be big with Hemi, guys. They're definitely going to allow you to potentially list your Hemi if you get the airdrop from you playing Artura.finance. So guys, when Artura launches, I want our community to go over there, small money, small leverage, and farm the crap out of the Hemi token and the Artura token together by just playing on the platform. Definitely check it out. Everything out at Artura.finance. Then you got Fluid tokens. Fluid. I mean, these guys are just building. They've built so much already. The staking platform is now live. If you staked at Fluid Pass, you can now actually get free FLDT runes. The FLDT token is now a rune, guys. It is on Magic Eden. If you're looking to buy it on secondary, that is up to you guys. But one of the best part about that is it's a Cardano token that is listed on many exchanges. So liquidity is there, guys. The liquidity is there, if you guys are interested in getting that. I'm actually looking for someone to list it super cheap, and then when the bridge opens, bridge it out and potentially make some money on arbitraging that coin. Definitely check out everything at fluidtokens.com. And then, you know, our integrated partners, obviously Foxxi, just had them on for the last hour. Everything they're building with Iguana. I mean, these guys are not just building one game, they're building multiple games. They're building a studio of games. Definitely check everything out at foxxi.co. And then Ordinal Hive building the fast pace Ordinals market. You're going to be able to trade. The quickest place ever is there. If you're a project and you want to add, you know, their aggregator on your site using their backend, you can do that. Reach out to them. Reach out to Fonzie. Fonzie is the man. And I'll actually be joining their spaces on Thursday, co-hosting with those guys. So check that out. But guys, really appreciate you guys, man, spending the time with us. Go check out OnChain Revolution.io. Some of the best articles. We got NordVPN 70% off coupon. Check it out there. $3 a month for that. And then we got some of the best merch. And if you guys are going to Bitcoin Las Vegas, get your tickets to us. Everything at OnChain Revolution.io. Check us out all week, guys. And until tomorrow, peace.
OnChain Revolution roll call. Market recap. You're not bullish enough, no. You're not bullish enough, no. Look at the price go. Bitcoin control. Why you still coping? Price action rolling. Don't fall for bear trap. Swapping indexes and putting it up in the sex. I can take profit right now. OnChain is where I be now. You can never look back. They don't want you to know. How did the market react? Fear and greed, gotta adapt. Now we bridging the tokens and marching the network right now. You know how crazy we are. Nookies are savages now. They know how crazy we are. Chain abstraction, main attraction. OnChain Revolution.